Matt and Robbie have both lost $22,000 in wages over the past 8 weeks.
Yeah, well, as you can see, I have two boys on the deck. You know, as this being a family business, we like to share the wealth. The reason I'm out here is I need them boys to have some wages in the bank. So we're out here now catching crays at half the price we normally catch them, but it's just about getting some money in the bank for all of us.
Nice big boy.
Right here, big boy.
Not huge.
Oh.
Not that big.
He's got to go back.
Why? He's missing legs?
No, he's soft.
Oh, is it?
Look at that. Oh, disappointing. All right, this big fella here has just had a fresh molt and he's missing a leg, but he's all nice and soft and spongy, soft shell, so he's just molted.
Lobsters shed their shells twice a year. They're tender to eat, but their soft shell makes them easier to damage and harder to sell to market.
But my processor has been pretty strict on saying no soft shell crays, so that there's close to probably a $90 fish there, I reckon, on this ordinary price that we have. But he's got to go back, so we'll send him back to the guides.
The crew is halfway through pulling its pots and only a quarter of the way towards reaching its 250-kilo target.
Hey, Robbie, start keeping everything, okay?
Everything. Yeah.
Just said to the boys, drop their grades back a little bit now and take something a little bit smaller. Try and make up a few numbers. We don't want to go home without hitting our target today. So it's time to take one on the chin and take some smaller grades home now. If you don't make your numbers, you certainly see the dollars disappear real quick. Hey, that one's got a few. It's got about 8 or 10 in that one. Come on, babies. Let's keep them rolling.
Coming in hot.
Hey, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Take that every day of the week. Hey, look at that one. Woohoo!
Oh, that's topper.
Better, 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 better. Hey, like that. Yes, yes. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Numbers are getting bigger. Numbers are getting bigger.
Hello?
Oh. At Margate Wharf, family reinforcements have arrived to help Squizzy and Tabor offload their 600-kilo haul.
How you going, mate? It's good. Everyone has to help out the family because we can't afford to pay anyone. That's the way it is at the moment.
Squizzy's wife, Kari, looks after the business's bank account, which is down $150,000 for the month.
Coronavirus has affected Squizzy just lots of different ways. He's not sleeping. He's just thinking about it, trying to think of different ways to sell the fish, trying to just different outcomes that might happen from this as well if it doesn't all sort itself out.
Skipper Kent's recent 1,500-kilo sellout from this very spot might affect Squizzy's first attempt to sell direct to the public.
It's 4 to 11. We haven't had a customer yet. All you can do when your business is going like this and the industry is try things. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to try it. That's all we can do. It is a bit disappointing, but I'm hoping the first one's not far away. And the first person who comes down to buy one, they'll get one free. After some crayfish, we've got a special today. Buy 5, get 1 free.
Sounds perfect.
You want 5? You want 5? Well done. Thank you very much. Thanks, mate.
As the crowd starts to lift, so does Squizzy's mood.
How much do you want to spend?
But with 600 kilos to offload, he could be here for a long time.
I reckon at this rate it'll be a week probably selling them. I'd run out of patience before that, I think. It's a hard way to make a living. I'll tell you what, buy 5, I'll give you 1 free. I thought you would. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, hoping that start to the trip, but fingers crossed there's lobsters in the pots.
Rookie skipper Bryce is returning to Bruny Island to pull his pots.
Yeah, just passed another fishing boat there. A little bit concerning because I've only just started shooting, so they're already heading back. Hey mate, lovely round the corner. All craze, dry pots, too much swell, raining, overcast. I think it was the guy on the runabout. Gold craze. Hey Roger, it's Bryce Way, how you going? Yeah, no fish? Yeah, that's the numbers I was seeing when I was fishing out there as well. Hopefully the fish haven't climbed out the pots or anything. Just got off the phone from a mate who's only just north of me, and he only got 13 this morning, so I'm hoping after last night we can have a few more fish than that. I won't be too happy at all if we get numbers like that. It just won't pay for the trip, won't pay the bills, just won't be worth it.
Bryce dropped 46 pots last night. He needs at least one lobster per pot if he's any chance of hitting his 150 kilo trip target.
Finally starting to pull the gear. A bit nervous about what's going to come up. I don't know if anything's even going to come up. Be good to see some lobsters. Nothing. They've been in the water too long, I think. Let's see what the other ones have. Another blank pot. It's 2 blanks for 2. On to the next one. Doesn't even look like the bait's been touched, which isn't a good sign. Another blank. Hopefully see some lobsters soon. Maybe should have stayed home.
Yeah, we'll have that for the last one. Well, they all like that. Job done, mate. Didn't finish off as strong as we were hoping for. It's a little bit disappointing in the end. You know, so I don't think we've hit our number that we want. Hopefully we might get close to our 200 kilo.
In Western Australia, Jay's 250 kilo target is looking shaky.
You know, we high-graded a bit harder earlier on, so, you know, our average might be up a little bit, but it's not fantastic. Our better crays are a little bit shallower, so we're going to move back there and we'll set some pots back and get them in the water, and we'll head for home after that.
Jay is going to roll the dice again by resetting all 90 pots, not knowing if or when his buyer will give him the go-ahead to pull them.
You know, we'll probably have another couple of days up our sleeve before we'd have to come back out, pull all the gear and pour all the lobsters back into the ocean, which is not a good thing. You know, that's a very expensive exercise for everyone, which means the boys come out here and do a day's work for nothing. You know, if we're pouring crays back in the ocean, none of us are going to get paid. So, yeah, we'll be doing it for love, for the love of the ocean.
Thank you, ball boys. Thank you, linesman.
The crew is in good spirits. The men are about to receive their first paycheck in 8 weeks. The only question is, how much will they get?
So we'll take every dollar today that we can and then see where we go from there. What we got? 129.2.
The crew pulled its pots under a revised buy contract of 250 kilos.
105.2. So that gives us 202.9. So we hit the 200. Thanks, Ant. We hit the 200. So we'll take that. Can't complain too much.
Jay's strategy to high-grade the haul has failed. The crew is $2,000 under target.
This stage, I'm still on track for you to go out Monday.
Monday next week?
Yeah.
Oh, OK. Oh, that's all right. Oh, good.
Changes, I'll let you know, but this stage, Monday.
Monday.
But with $8,000 in the bank and the promise of more fishing to come, it's cause for celebration.
Cheers, boys. It's good to be back. Good to be back. Oh, that tastes good after a day fishing. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to go again. Now that we've got the pots going and we're back into it, it's makes you hungry to keep at it.
So 0 so far. Let's see what this one's got. Another 0. 7th blank in a row. Hopefully the next one's got some, but we'll have to wait and see.
Rookie errors have left Bryce $1,050 in the red, and his hopes of hitting his 150-kilo target are looking grim.
It's not a good feeling at all when all your pots come up blank, but still fingers crossed that one of these pots will have some lobsters in it. It'd be nice. There's one little lobster. Find out if it's sized. It's only a small male, not even worth the measure. No money made yet. Another black pot, pulled off the gear, made nothing so far. Yeah, when you're working alone, the good thing is there's no one from there to see your blank pots. At the rate I'm going, it looks like I got my licence out of a cereal box.
Bryce is in way over his head, and with a massive boat loan to repay, he simply can't afford to return home empty-handed.
That's a thumper. That's what we want to see. That's our better fish. That's what we want to see. It's missing a few legs, so he wouldn't normally be kept, but in this current market, there's someone around there that'll want something like that. It's a nice fish. 3 pound, nearly 1.5. He would have weighed a bit more with more legs on, but we'll take him anyway. First fish of the trip. $50 more of them and I'll cover the bills.
One lobster from 46 pots gets Bryce off the mark and onto the tally board. Just.
One's better than none.
If the greenhorn skipper's going to survive the season, he'll need to learn fast or it's game over.
The day hasn't been too good. Between the anchor issue and the lack of lobsters in the pots, it just hasn't been a good day at all. A bit hard to catch your lobsters when your pots are in the water that long. They climb in and out, they'll eat the bait. Can't catch any more lobsters by tomorrow afternoon or the numbers stay the same. I might have to just go home and cut the losses early. Go from there. At least the anchor chain works. Beautiful. First thing that's worked all trip.
Don't drop it. You drop it, you buy it, it's $500. Hold it that way. Hold it up there.
Margate Wharf.
There you go. $100. Thank you. You want to take that, darling? Thanks, mate. Thanks for your support. Thank you. Thank you.
Squizzy and Tabor have sold more than 300 kilograms of lobsters with help from their families.
It's good fun selling to the public. I didn't think selling lobsters would be so much fun. We've got people coming down, never tried a cray before or a lobster, buying their first one ever off a boat. And you've got people, one guy's been back twice already and we've only been going 6 hours. So, yeah, it's great. It's all walks of life. It's locals, tourists, everyone. It's great. Great support.
How about for the king crab?
They normally go for $100 a kilo.
Yeah. How about now?
Even Squizzy's prized king crab finds a buyer.
Excuse me. We got 3 lobster and 1 king crab.
You want the crab?
Yeah.
Crab's 510. You can have it for 500. You want 5 for 200?
Yeah.
All right. You kick a bloke while he's down. All good, mate.
As the crowd starts to fade, so too does the likelihood of Squizzy reaching his sales target.
At the end of the day, I just want to go home.
$50 is probably the best I can do for a couple of 100 kilo.
Oh, well, I was going to do it anyway, so... $50, you know, that's a loss.
Squizzy decides to take a $10,000 pay cut and offload his last 200 kilos to his buyer, Blakey.
Unfortunately, I can't give Squizzy the price that he's selling off the wharf for because I need to sell it for the price he's selling it off the wharf for, so I've got to give him a bit less.
All right, Tabes. Got a beer for you, mate. Job done. Finished. Fish sold. We are done.
Home top.
Geez, been a slog, but it saved us. No doubt about that. You know, we were in dire straits 4 weeks ago. Put in a lot of hours for nothing, really. Just to save some, make the hole not as big as what it would have been.
Squizzy and Tabor came in 100 kilos over target.
I know you said you'd do the trip for nothing, but thanks for the offer, but I'm going to pay you.
The result keeps their season alive for now.
And, you know, I've got to thank Taber for that too. He said he would do it all for nothing, but I'll definitely be putting a couple of grand in his bank tonight, that's for sure. Cheers. Thanks for the trip.